Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the Dirty Wave M8. And I've been using it for about a year, so I figure it's a good time to start trying to break down some things and how I make tracks on it. First thing we're going to do is go up. I'm going to go into drum and bass or jungle kind of speed. So we're going to go 170 BPM. I'm going to leave the scale here until we settle on what we're going to do for a loop, but we're just going to get right to it. Let's go edit up. I usually go 10s, 20s, 30s, all the way out so that I have a sense for what track things typically are and what they belong to. It makes mixing and things in the future easier. And I'm just going to create 4 phrases. So we have a 4-bar chain or loop to kind of work with. And we're going to skip this phrase at the moment. I'm just going to come into the sampler, go down to transpose, turn that off, because for things that are not don't have melodic or note content to it in the way that you'd want to use that, I usually tend to have it off. Let's go load. That's pretty nice. Let's load this sample. I'm going to go to edit. And the reason I want to do this is I think I want to chop this. I'm going to guess we're at, it's either going to be 32 or maybe even 64 chops. It doesn't need to be perfect, but just something to kind of work with. I can see further out here, we get a lot of double hits or like triplets. And I'll be honest, I'm cool with it. So what I now need to do is go overwrite it so that it's going to save all of this chop metadata into the sample. So it's overwritten. Just tap Option to get out. And I'm actually going to leave slice off here because if you turn slice on, what's going to happen is it's going to use the file if you set it to file. And this is just the one note that's going to play, which is fine if you wanted to chop this way. So now we have a loop. It's just going to play each chop. You just have to drop each chop in here. I'm actually not going to do this. There's a different technique I've been starting to use lately, which is C4 is the bass note. If we turn this off, what's going to happen is I play it, and it's going to keep re-triggering. And because we have the BPM set up correctly, it'll work fine. We can even make it go half speed by just dropping it down, and it's going to stay in time. Heck, we could go double. I want to go really crazy, but that's pretty nuts. So we now have this looping, and because we have the slices, what we can do that's actually kind of fun here is if I go down to Instrument and go Slice, I can now take this and play that kick drum, and then from the start, and then it'll keep playing through that kick drum. So it's a handy way to kind of get at things. So like, let's say I like that to be the snare. All I need to do is I just copy this, and I could put this here all the time. Or, move things around, mix it up. And where it starts getting really fun is if we want to start looking at randomizing things. Let's put that in, but we're going to pick another slice. And I'm going to give this a chance. So I don't want this to play all the time. I just want the left side. Let's delete that. Oop. I want it to play, say, 20% of the time. So cha 30 is going to say the left side, this slice, or this note is going to play 30% of the time. So we can see. I'm expecting. Yeah, so we get like a double kick once in a while. So we've already got like a pattern that will evolve over time. And if we want to extend this out even more, I'll just copy this, and let's grab like a hi-hat. like, it's not really a hi-hat, but like just a percussive element. I'm going to come in and I want to say nth, and it's basically going to say play it every 2 notes. So it's going to force that to play and give us some variety and variation here. So we can even start doing fun things like grab this, paste this in, and grab the chance again, put that down here. Maybe we even go lower. So it's only a 13% chance to happen. And actually, you know what? Let's do this. We'll go really low. We'll go 13% chance on both sides. And then here I'm going to go retrigger. And that's going to give us kind of this, like a ratchet almost. And let's go 3 ticks, volume by 6. So yeah, just hear that? It's just going to do it once in a while. But it just gives us some extra variation to this drum loop that we have going here. So at the moment, I'm going to stop here, and we'll come back with another video and breaking down some other stuff. But hopefully this gives you a start for a few ideas for things that you can do, like really basic, very simple, for taking just a drum loop on the Dirty Wave M8 and doing something fun with it to kind of break it down and turn it into something new and different. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. And peace.